All right, welcome back to Chat Room. Michael with my co-host John, and today we're going to discuss something I've done recently, which is invest in some solar panels. And it's different. I'm not getting them on my house. I rent, but we have a unique option with EPB, which is a local municipality, kind of privately run energy company essentially, and they allow us to lease solar panels as part of their solar share program. So I was kind of nervous about this because you have to pay, it's a lease like everything. You have to pay a little for each panel, but I did one and I was like, oh, okay. So that's not too bad. I bought one and it cost $3.50, but then they gave me a credit of $3.79. So that's 29 cents. And I'm like, let me do this again. Did it with 9 more solar panels, and yeah, and the credits just it's cutting down my energy bill. It's helping, so kind of excited, and just already a big fan of that. Obviously, there's a lot of other reasons for it, but I wanted to ask you, John, has this ever been something? Is this something you were aware of that we had, in Chattanooga? And if you were, is it something you've ever considered?
I knew it was a thing. I've never heard of anybody doing it. So like, it's kind of one of my problems that I have. But I'm not a big time jump into something without other people jumping into it. So I
Yeah.
think that might be like the main reason why I haven't looked into it. But now that you've jumped into it, it's something I would like to take a look at. But I haven't. I've never really considered it.
One thing I liked, again, I rent, so I didn't have the option. A lot of the times when you hear people going into solar panels, they'll
Yeah.
hire a company to actually put them on their roof. I've
Yeah.
known a couple of people that have done that. I've known one business owner friend of mine who's done that, both with their house and their business.
Yeah.
But that's, it's a lot up front, and the payoff's great, because you're kind of getting yourself off of the energy grid and lowering your bills. But that's a lot up front. And yeah, I
Right.
think I think like you, I was kind of aware of it, but once I learned, I'm like, oh, I can lease, and then I can do it as small as just one,
Yeah.
and then I can grow from there.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. That is pretty cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
What really pushed me, and I gotta give a shout out to a friend I know named Corey, and he's always kind of looking for ways that he can help, the environment. Chattanooga just really loves the city,
Hmm.
and so he wanted to kind of use less energy, but also it's nice when you can do something that's good for sustainability of the earth, but you also
Yeah.
help your pockets too. Because yeah, I think that's a big reason why we don't progress in that way.
Yeah.
But I saw his bill; he went all in on 30 because there's a calculator on the EPB site, and it's like, what's your average amount of energy that you use? Here's how many solar panels you need, and it's still only like $8 or so. He's getting like every month,
Yeah.
but I'll take it. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's like the beans, chicken, and rice approach of a Dave Ramsey, but every little bit counts.
Right. Yeah. No.
So
You
yeah,
definitely
so
pay for your Netflix subscription.
yeah, exactly. Honestly, yeah, you know. And that's where I'm at. It's the holiday season. It's
Yeah.
getting colder. We spend more energy, so I'm all about kind of trying to find ways to, help my bill. As well as any, again, added benefits to the earth or the city or anything like that.
Yeah. To be
So
honest, I'd be interested to see what people drop in the comments, like if a lot of people are doing this.
yeah, and I'm curious too because it seems like the kind of thing that, especially where we live, I mean, let's face it, the South, or whether it's kind of the people in charge, they don't tend to embrace this kind of stuff. It
Yeah.
is a lot of like, we'll wait and see, or even there's like a lot of backlash, like
Yeah.
people getting upset at electric cars and stuff for whatever reason. That's a whole thread right there. Uh, but so I kind of figured it would be like the New Yorks or especially California. You know, California famously sunny a lot.
Yeah.
That would really do it. So it's cool that Chattanooga is a place that's offering it. But, you know, we've kind of alluded to it in probably some of our earliest videos, but EPB, I mean, we had the fastest internet in the world for a while there. I think
Hmm.
now it's competing with different cities. And
Yeah.
that was thanks to EPB, which, you know, it's an energy municipality.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting out of its lane, but
Yeah.
I'm loving that. And this is kind of the same idea and, you know, innovativeness, but in the lane that they're more used to.
Right. Right.
So yeah, so I hope we get some comments to people who have something like this, but I am curious if a lot of them just also don't have as an option.
Yeah.
So I think what worried me too, and I want to mention this because it hadn't come up. So one, the prices for the panels themselves has gone down to 350. I don't know what it was before,
Yeah.
but you know now it's below the energy. And the reason I waited to do this video before I had 10 panels is I wanted to give it a few months so I could check my bill and see if the energy output varied. Because they say, you know, like on a day like today, you know, it's giving us some nice lighting on our faces, but it's pretty overcast.
Yeah.
So you're not getting direct sun on these panels.
Yeah.
But I'm getting the same amount sunny, cloudy, and that might be just EPB wanting to keep consistent, or maybe they're doing so well with it.
Hmm.
But it hasn't fluctuated. I get the same credit back every time,
Yeah.
which has been great. Because I didn't want to be stuck, you know, go all in with 30 panels, and then all of a sudden they get nothing. So then my bill does skyrocket, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Right. Right.
So that's pretty exciting. Now, one thing I do have to lament, John, and I definitely recommend it for you, but I just checked because genuinely I went to brunch this morning with my parents, and as of today's recording, which is early to mid December 2022, if you go to the solar share page, they say we're sorry, all solar share panels are currently leased.
Really?
So yeah, because I mean, genuinely, my mom was gonna get on it.
Yeah.
So I,
Man.
yeah, yeah,
Damn. So
and
people are really getting on the program with this.
yeah. So you know, I know if you drive around Chattanooga, you see some solar panel farms, and
Yeah.
I think one of them's the EPB one, but it looks like they may already need another one because I mean, at the rate they're giving credits out, I don't see a lot of people leaving the program once they're in it.
Yeah.
But
I
I
don't
know
either.
for myself, I want about the calculator says I need about 25 more shares
Yeah.
to have it be entirely like my house and everything here entirely powered by solar panels. And you know, I want that bill to go down.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'll definitely have to do an update. It may just be a short, just for the you know the local audience when it comes out. But
Right. Right.
yeah, I was excited because I was trepidatious for that bill, and I was so happy to see what it looked like.
No, it definitely sounds pretty cool. I'm just a little uneducated about it, so I'm kind of just enjoying hearing about it.
Yeah, well, I will. Yeah, keep you posted. You especially, John, but you know everybody. If anything changes, I know you know this for anybody not living locally. Maybe you've already tuned out by now, but you know,
Yeah.
you know
This is for the
one.
Chattanooga residents
Yeah,
specifically.
but one thing I wanted to show though is like, so our city just released that they saved all this money on their energy, and you know why? They're doing the same thing.
Exactly.
So this is gonna help, you know, so many municipalities, not just Chattanooga,
Yeah.
you know, this kind of thing. And you know, you think your tax money is going to pay for all these things, including the electricity, run the buildings, you know, the courthouses, the schools, and whatever. And
Yeah.
as that gets cheaper, they can use that money more efficiently. Or I know a lot of people here would prefer just to have less of it taken away. I don't know if that'll happen, but you know, at least maybe used more effectively and efficiently. So
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, unless you had any more questions, John.
No, I don't. It sounds pretty cool though.
Yeah. Well, and again, if you all have any experience with solar panels, any of that, we'd love to hear it. What are your concerns? Are you like me and you just kind of put your foot in the water, jumped in?
Yeah.
Let us know. Subscribe, like, comment below. We hope to hear from you.